Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm by names of Joshua Mugisha, and today I want to talk about online stealing and scamming. So the reason why I want to talk about this is becoming a global situation, a global threat. If you don't take it seriously, we're going to be in big troubles. So picture this. Imagine you receive an email from what it calls to what it looks like it's from your bank account, from your bank, and then they're telling you that there are some issues, there's some problems within your account, and you need to log in order to secure your account. Then you log in, and after logging in, you think that you made your account now is secured, now everything is good. Then the next day you find that your account is empty. So so this is why it's a global situation. So and these are not it's not just something I'm telling you to imagine. It's something which nowadays it's happening. It's in real life situations. It's the things which people are facing nowadays. If you find that someone is crying, like I have someone has called me, told me to press these numbers, and I thought it's a worker from MTN, and after pressing these numbers, all my money was gone. So imagine that. Or maybe you hear someone saying that I was on this website, then I was going to do this and this, maybe I was going to buy this, and after filling in you with your bank details, you think that you're going to pay something for something, then all your money is gone. So this is why it's becoming a global situation, and it does not only happens within us, it also happens to the government institutions, to big companies, or to higher profile people. You find that some celebrities, their accounts have been hacked, they're being exposed. Like recently, someone hacked into Kylian Mbappe's account and started posting bad things about his former account, his former team he was playing, which is Paris Saint-Germain and others. So this is why it's becoming a global situation, and if you don't take it seriously, you're going to be in big trouble. So moving forward, scan sorry, stealing and scamming it's becoming a global situation, because you find it's not, as I said, it's not something which is happening within people, which is taking place within people. It's also taking the entire planet, where people are stealing from one country to another. So this is where it's becoming a very big problem. And according to the report of FBI, it shows that within 2022, people across the world rose to over 55 billion US dollars. Imagine that amount. Imagine if that amount hasn't been stolen, what it can do. Let us maybe assume like that money, 55 billions, has been given to Rwanda. Imagine what Rwanda can be if you're still struggling with only 1 billion, which is 1 billion of Rwandan francs, which is equal to 1 million of US dollars. Imagine now 55 billion dollars, what it can do. So this is why it's becoming a very big problem, and we need to pay attention to it. So moving forward, I'm going to talk about what it causes it, why it matters, and also what we can do to stop this action of online stealing and scamming. Sorry. So starting by why does it matter? So why does it matter? Like why does it matter to consider it? So nowadays you're finding that people are stealing other people's identity, are stealing other people's accounts, maybe for exposing them, maybe or other. So this is it's not only taking maybe stealing our money and other, but also it's also taking our peace of mind. How can you be calm knowing that someone has your personal information, someone has your bank details, someone has your medical records, someone has access to all your things, all your digital accounts. So how can that make you feel? So imagine that. So that's why it's becoming a that's why we have to consider this as a very big problem. So moving forward, what causes this problem? So I will start by saying that lack of awareness. So some people take it like, I have maybe an iPhone. My iPhone has the best cyber securities. No one can hack me, and forgets to always recently checking for updating, or like updating the security system, or maybe updating their computer. So if if you doesn't take it as a serious of your privacy, or maybe updating for your security, cyber security for your pieces, or maybe account, maybe like lack of using strong passwords and everything. So these hackers found it's a way of, it's like their door, or maybe their window to hack into your things. Another thing is weak security. So some people, you find that maybe my mind that can take my mind can't maybe memorize this big, or maybe be this big strong password, and you just use it 4 digits, or maybe just use it for pin 4 digit pin. Imagine that. Maybe my birth year, maybe my WhatsApp. All those are things which hackers are easy to hack into your account, because after they just try to find the probability which can lead to your password, and you find that they just found your password, then they log in, then they steal things. So these, some people don't use it, like they don't use maybe like factory authentication and others. So another reason is weak cybersecurity system. So this is not, it's happening mostly in bigger companies, like by government and others. So you find that they're having these weak cyber securities. And for instance, in Europe, many hospitals like St. Thomas, King's College, Royal Prompton, Harefield Specialist Heart and Lung Hospital, and Princess Royal Hospital in Orpington. So these hospitals, they sent them down somewhere whereby they had no access to their system. So they spent over weeks and weeks trying to, when don't have any access to their data. So this has caused a very big problem, whereby personal medical records for some what they're being storing and others. So like this was like the what happened to these hospitals is a very big issue, because they almost lost everything. Only physical things they were the thing which they remained with. Others, they were all gone. Another cause is scammers are getting smarter. So you find that nowadays scammers, they're using in the DNA. I mean, they're using AIs, artificial intelligence, to create fake websites, to create fake profiles, fake names, so that they can use it to see other people. You find that you find that they are creating maybe okay, let me give a quick example. I see, it's my experience, it's what I experienced. So if this happened to me, that's why even I'm talking about it today. So one day I was scrolling on my Instagram, then I saw there's this shoe. It was a Jordan A1, and I was dying to buy it, and it was in shops and everything, elsewhere it was around 40 up to $50, but on that website it only cost only $15, and I was like, why can't I buy this? So I just fed in. They asked me my my personal details, my address. They asked me the colors, everything, and I feel even I paid, and they told me, so you know this tree you're ordering from USA, we're going to send it for you by the end of this week. So by the end of this week, contact this number, and you will direct him. Then they will come directly to your address, or anywhere you want. You will be they just bring it to you. And after I said okay, let me wait. Then after 1 week, when I went back to the other website, it was empty. Like I couldn't access that website. They told me that this website doesn't exist. And once I tried to contact the other number, then it's the same thing. The number doesn't exist. So this is why I'm saying that online scammers are getting more smart. So they're getting more smart, so that they can use the artificial intelligence to create fake websites and others. So after I find what causes all this scamming and online stealing, I came up with what we can do. So the first thing we should do is to learn how to protect ourselves. So when I say this, I'm talking about using strong passwords. I'm talking about being aware of double checking. So if you're going to access a website, double check if that website is real or maybe it's fake one. So double check. And also when you're about to send a message, double check to where you're going to send it or with the information within it. You can even use encrypt information if you're going to send a message. Maybe you can send encrypt message so that the only one to decrypt it is the person you have sent it to. This is what we can do. Another thing is to improve our security. So this is here I'm talking about using strong passwords, using two-factor authentications. So I can bet like within our class of around 50 or beyond 50 students who use two-factor authentication, they're like one. Why the reason I'm saying the one, it's because like I'm the only one who maybe uses it, because they once told me, and after that I set some measures. So if I share with you how they took my things or my money, even if we set some measures so that you can create a strong password, a strong password which will be difficult for these scammers and hackers to hack into your account. Another thing is to report scammers. So once you receive, maybe in our group or in our WhatsApp groups, we always receive some website that telling you share this. So if you see that it's a scam, we should always consider to report it to the authorized people, maybe to the police. We can go to the RIB or others. So, and this does not only mean that we are the only ones to do something. Also, government has to do something. Like government have to play a very big role by encouraging citizens to use to use strong cyber security, to hire engineers who can create strong cyber security. So and moving forward, I would recommend people to stand up and be aware of the situation. They don't have to be we don't have to be the victims. We have to be the vigilantes to save ourselves. Even when I say to save ourselves, not only just saving me, it also means that saving someone else. Maybe I can see that someone is being scammed. Why can't you step in and help them? So all this is what we can do. So as John F. Kennedy once said, that the time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. So let's take this seriously and we work together we fight very hard to stop scamming and online stealing, so that we can prepare a safe future within digital world. Let's create a safe digital world for us, even for our kids. Thank you.